brain was still like, where am I going? What am I doing? uh...
Hello.
Hello. How are you? Wee. Right, at least today we can catch the horse. Speed things along a bit. We don't have to go running all the way through the zone.
Greetings.
Greetings, traveler. I would like to go. Good morning. Gotta go up where the bugs are, the insects. So should be directly opposite that. You feel as if something is watching you. Probably a dragon above my head somewhere. But yeah, I think that's that particular message in the in-game chat is to do with the raptors. Rather than the dragon. Chop, chop, chop. For shinies, I suppose. Actually, can't remember whether you can jump off of this early. Whether you have to ride it to the end. Not that I've actually seen any shinies anyway. Ah, he says. There's literally one jumping off the horse. Fantastic. Right. Have a rough waypoint for where I need to go for one of the quests at least. I think basically around this kind of northern end rather than the south end, there should be green shinies or something where you effectively click on to place the scent pods. We can make the nest smell good. Oh, okay. Not exactly green shinies, but green sparkly spots. A little bit hard to see though, to be fair, so I think we're going to have to run around on foot on this one. Nice, that's what I was hoping for, some osmium. Not sure how many I actually need for expert spells, as it's only 2 levels, so it shouldn't be too bad, theoretically. We only need like 4 or 5 spells. I've already got some osmium in the banks. See another green shiny bit. So we play Dodge the Bugs. I see a normal shiny. Oh, random pelt rare. Green spot. We're doing. That's 4. Shimmers. That's probably going too far down the hill. Got to get them skill ups. Yeah. Weather really cannot make up its mind here, can it? When it's raining, then it's freaking sunny, then it's raining again. Okay. It's missing 1. It's sunny again. Okay, so we've definitely done that one. I'll just have to bunch of waypoints on the wiki, so just maybe just follow them. Pretty sure we got that one. Yeah, we definitely got that one. Yeah, we definitely got that one. These are in a really weird order. It's just some weird order that someone found them in. Yeah, definitely got that one. Wait, what? Oh, I managed to walk past that and not see it. What an idiot. Can you go into... Yeah, I was going to say, can you go into the hives from here? You can. Got to go back to the queen. Can we stealth it, or do we have to just fight our way through? Invis says, absolutely not. You must fight like your life depended on it. No, that's the other queen. Oh, there's three of them. Freaking queens everywhere. Oh, crap. What's that glowing green? Ah, is that something to do with the orienteering things, maybe? The hell was that I just picked up? Inspect the corpse of an insect. Or can I just kill a solo one? Inspect the corpses of more. Oh. Why is each one of these things flipping guarded? It's not annoying at all. Inspect the corpses of more insects. Jesus Christ. On and on. And on and on and on. Good job there's plenty of them, right? Inspect the corpses of more insects. Jesus. I mean, the Queen wasn't happy with us beforehand for keep killing insects. Can't imagine she's too happy now. Sorry, Queenie. Don't blame me. We get for our troubles. Mounted crest girdle. It's friggin' amazing. Only 3 in that. We are missing one more glowy glowy. I expected it to be in this room, but maybe it's not. Oh, that's 9. Damn it, just need one more. I was about to say, is this going to go to 15 or something, but no. That was it. End of quest. Not much to that one, just basically kill bugs. Oh, the Aquaplex. New TLE. This one isn't. This is the old one. There is a new TLE on the way, but not for a few months yet. This is new content on the old TLE. Ah, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Oh. Yeah, there's a new kind of event server, I suppose you could call it, next month. Then a new TLE server in May. This content, which is technically labelled as Age of Discovery content, was released onto Kaladin this week. So this past Tuesday. So I figured this will probably keep me busy for a month or so until the new server launches. What they're calling a Lore and Legend server. I really should just look at this quest up, really, shouldn't I? Rather than running around like an idiot. Orienteering badge. It's called Orienteering badge. Paste. Back that way. Run through this crap. Run! Ah, there he is. We're good? Alright, I think we're good. Also, I can click on a skeleton. There we go. Return to Tracker Morna. Oh. If I can remember where she is. I want to say she might be right back at the beginning. Oh, yes. God damn it, she is. Time to go catch a horse ride, I think. I was looking at the wiki earlier, and it describes this zone, or the layout of this zone, as a backwards S laid down. Okay, sure. I mean, I think I would have just gone with Twisty, but backwards S laid down. Hoping to get a decent chunk of the way through level 91 today. Might have enough time to hit 92. But I'll be happy with like 91 and 3/4 or something. And also, to answer the question we asked earlier, yes, you can jump off those horses early. Good, good, good. Sorry, I saw shinies and went, yes, I must have collected those shinies. Drop. La-da-da-dee. I see lots of people who do StreamEky too that kind of go into the official Discord and post their link when they're live. It's not something I do normally. I just feel it feels wrong for some reason. Hey, Arabani. Is it Age of Discovery? It is indeed. Only 4 months late, but we finally got there. All that for one plat. Rubbish.
Greetings.
Right, back to Sanctuary in the morning then, I suppose. Have a look up. Removing the corruption. Yeah, I was saying, hopefully between kind of this and like doing the regular missions on Kaladin. No, Burgadin. There should be at least a month's worth of content there between the two to tie us over until the new server launches. And then we can give that a go and see what it's like. What are you up to, Arabani? You EQ2ing? You prefer to play other games, okay. I mean, that's fair enough. Even WoW? No, no, no. That's some sort of weird... That's a big no right there. We don't do things like that around here. Oh. Nice, nice. How did your last raid go? You managed to get some loots? Like you were in here just before the last raid, if I remember rightly. As a trading simulator. Fair enough. I don't really have too many other games installed at the moment, so when I'm not EQ2ing, I'm usually bouncing backwards and forwards between Apex Legends and Heroes of the Storm at the moment. A lot of drops from trash, and now the drop rate is nerfed. Yes, I did see that in the patch notes. Something to do with reducing the drop rate from trash and then reducing some crate with weapons in or something. I don't know what that was about. Like, what server are you playing on? Raiding Euro times. I didn't think you you played on Fergadin. Of course, my brain is also fairly fried, so it is entirely possible I'm making that up. Oh, you are on Ferguson. There you go. See, I'm making stuff up, completely lying to myself. Not to say you couldn't have an EU raiding guild on a US based server, but that would seem quite unlikely. God. Unlag. Thank you, unlag. We got plants. Lots of plants. See something shining over here. I did.
Hello.
Wait, what? Why is the fallen Combine soldier shining? You can hail a corpse. And he actually says hello.
Well met.
Like new Combine service badges. Pretty done this quest. Oh, that's weird. The corpse stays there and continues to shine, even after you've already picked up the thing off of it. That's not confusing at all. To be fair, this could be a repeatable, or I could be getting confused with something else. I've had several different quests already to run around and effectively click on bodies on the floor, so who knows at this point. Yeah. You just need one more of those bodies. Can't help it. I see a rock. Got to stick my nose in it. Turn the badges to an official. The new Combine foretold. Ah. Blinky blinky.
Hello.
Okay. Just a completely random quest to click 6 things and done. I'm boiling the pollen. And I have 3 minutes to get back to Kerr Wonderfoot.
At your service.
Here's hoping this mount doesn't take too long. Go, go, go! With haste. Stick a carrot in front of his face. Go! No stopping for shinies this time. We're on a time limit, and we're already halfway through. Go, 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 go. We're almost there. Although the mount does love to, like, twist and curve to make sure we're seeing all the sights. Oh, 1 minute. I think we should be good. Ah, what is this? It burns, it burns. What? Where am I? I feel like the dark, cold hand of death has been lifted from me. Must get back there at once. I'll meet you there. Then maybe you can explain this all to me. Probably not. I have no idea what just happened, to be honest. I think I just washed away a load of corruption. It was magic. All from a load of pollen from some bushes. And our reward was a withered wand with some absolutely terrible stats. What does it look like? Ah, it looks like the prismatic wand. That old chestnut. Oh, this is a... we have to defend Kerr while he chants some magical protection spell. Here we go. Something Tunarian language you don't understand. What name is he doing? I was assuming something was going to come out of the woodwork and attack him, but maybe not. Oh no, there we are. Oh, he's tired. Ah, the task has been concluded. The steel has been restored. It's magic. Look at it in all its fine glory. Now he's going to go and have a sit down because he's knackered. There you go, told you. Could not have done without it. Now I must rest, as the magic I held is all but gone. Speak to Brint. Or speaking of magic, he is the magical tree. Not sure what it is with these foresty type zones throughout Norath, but there's always a tree tucked in the corner that you can actually talk to. I think AOD was the first expansion where you began doing quests. I mean, they're not bad, I suppose. I mean, it's just one zone, isn't it? I guess ultimately, so it's relatively easy to work from start through to finish. Speak to Leaf. We're all the way back there. Why am I going backwards? I should be going forwards, not backwards. It's a game. These quests do seem to make good use of the space available, shall we say. I think I've explored almost every corner so far. Find a way through the Hollow Gresh Valley. Uh-huh. But before we do that, we need to go pick up the Combine Caravan quests. So far at least, the itemization looks a bit poop. Even people who probably only did maybe solo and heroic stuff on the server up to this point, like in normal base Destiny of Elias, I don't think they'll be finding many upgrades from the content I'm doing at the moment, at least. Stats seem a bit low. Right, what do we got? So we got to find the way through the valley. We got to aid Scout Blah in gathering things. Retrieve keepsakes from Hologresh. Quell the Elder Holgresh numbers. I think they're halfway down the passage on either side, if I remember rightly. And then attempt to calm a Hologresh using the spell. Wah! I'm guessing that didn't work then. Oh no, it technically did work. I mean, it didn't work, but it did update the quest. Yeah. Gonna find some raptors to kill. Not sure why I need to be teaching these scouts how to kill things. Would have thought that was, you know, part of the job description when they signed up to be a scout. Alright, shut up, Scout. I know it's not exactly what you needed, but when they literally jumped me, I had no choice. No, that's Bug Central. There should be some raptors up here. Or not. I feel like there should be some raptors up here, but someone's come along and murdered them all already. There's just one. Is that the clever girl quest? I don't know. It's got a quest marker over its head, but I can't interact with it. Broken. Yes, the skins from these raptors will make great blankets for our brothers and sisters at the caravan. Oh, okay. We're making blankets. These are the kills I need, but how am I going to learn if I don't help? I don't know, Wood. If you just pulled your weapon out and flipping went and attacked something, we'd be done. Not my fault you're too damn slow, is it? Stupid scouts. You say for 10,000 years waiting for you to pull your weapon out of your sheath and poke a raptor with it. We just have to be really slow. Oh, one more of those. This is a really bizarre quest. Okay, good. We got to go back to the camp. Speak to one of the other scouts. And then rinse and repeat what we've just done with basically a different type of creature. We got, I can't remember what the other two are. Panthers and deer, I think. Both of which I think are closer to where the quest givers are. So I did kind of purposefully do the raptor one first, so we didn't have to keep running out that far. Alright, Mayak is panther teeth. The panther's over here. no named though. Occasionally there's a named panther that wanders around here. Oh, that didn't count. What? Hey, Megaton. Guys, heading to the new TLE server coming out. Yes, most likely. Why is this not working? I mean, I get the feeling that a lot of Exordium probably won't try the Cow server, the Lore and Legend one. The enthusiasm coming from the Discord didn't sound particularly fantastic for that particular server. I don't know. Who knows? I think no one's really quite sure with that server what to expect and how well it's going to work. But I'm sure a lot more people will be trying the Varsoon server later on in the year. Me personally, I mean, never say never. Again, I would kind of like a bit more information about the server. As you say, free trade is an interesting idea. I don't think that's going to be a negative thing. I think my concern is more with the length of time that each expansion stays on the server before the next bit of content releases. That's my big one. Yeah, exactly. If literally anybody can pick up a bit of gear and stick it on the broker, rather than it being kind of like only bot groups selling in a trade channel, then I guess that makes everything just a little bit more easier to get hold of and maybe brings prices down and potentially better for everybody. I don't know. That's a lot of theoretical there, but yeah, exactly. If it comes out that every expansion or every block of content is going to be 4 months again, like we had with Kaladin, and it starts at Shattered Lands, I think I've said this before, but I probably won't play from day one. I may just wait until it gets further along into like EOF, Kingdom of Sky, one of those two, maybe before I decide, okay, now I'll jump in and have a play or something. I just can't see myself, as you say, playing. The big one is, as you say, Desert Flames. I'm not even sure with Shattered Lands. I couldn't see me playing that one for yet another 16 weeks. Because unlike with Kaladin, I don't really want to do the whole, right, I'm going to pick one character and do every single quest possible. I've done that with Kaladin. I don't need to do it again, you know? I only just made Desert of Flames last for the 16 weeks. Doing, taking that approach to doing absolutely every piece of content and collection possible. And even then it was, I think for the very last week I didn't have anything to do. I'd kind of completed absolutely everything in the week leading up to that. So. Yeah. Yeah, 12 weeks is, yeah. I mean, that was basically the same as Fallen Gate, wasn't it? So I think 12 week would be okay. Less for Desert of Flames, any more than 8 weeks and you're having a laugh. Preferably less, preferably more like 4 weeks, if I'm completely honest. Uh, yeah, probably. I think the Sentinel's Fate would have been a good one on Kaladin, except the itemization got buggered up right at the very beginning, didn't it? And I think that put a lot of people off. I'm not. I don't. I'm not sure about 12 weeks for Shadow Odyssey. I'm not the biggest fan of Shadow Odyssey. I never have been. It was okay on Paladin, I suppose, but again, it still went on for too long. Why am I still carrying the scout around? Could you, like, go away, please? Here.
Salutations.
Well met. Bright blessings.
I can't get rid of her now. Go away! Stupid pet. Yeah, not many. Yes, but also, I mean, to be fair, I didn't do much in the way of raiding when it got first released back in the old days. But at least from my experience with Shadow Odyssey raiding on Kaladin, was every single sodding encounter was a reactive knockback, and it drove me absolutely bonkers. I really did not enjoy that at all. We miss fortune. To be honest, I wasn't a massive fan of Shadow Odyssey when it first launched. It was a very laggy mess. I think that's quite funny. The game actually tells you who went wrong. I mean, I think to be fair, it doesn't necessarily always get it right. At least now. I think we saw ourselves during the Shadow Odyssey on Kaladin, but sometimes you'd see a red name. And they were pretty sure that they didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, exactly. It's just like pick one. Repair the broken wagon wheel. For you eat wagon wheels, not repair them. What else we got? The path to peace. Yeah, yeah. I see what you mean, yeah. The thing is if the itemization is going to be like it is on Kaladin currently, theoretically there shouldn't be too much to do in terms of balancing, because most of that's already been done for Kaladin, with a few exceptions that maybe need looking at again. Uh, so hopefully there's less to do from a dev perspective for each block of content, so we don't need to extend it out by 16 weeks every time. You know they can't resist. Yes, maybe. As you say, I mean, Paladin went through how many? 3, 4? 3 or 4, like, re-itemizations over its lifetime, so... Hopefully we've kind of, stumbled on one that will now work and can be reused. Yes. True. But as the description has already been kind of laid out as it will be very similar to Kaladin, but with free trade turned on. Hopefully that means that that vision is already mostly there, set, good to go. But yeah, I need a woodworking table. Uh, bu- 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 Back to the combine for toll. Prestige thing are we going to take next? Maybe that one. Increases crit bonus. Oh, crit bonus overcap. Yeah, that's not particularly beneficial on the server. I think I need to spend some more points in the top bit first before any of this unlocks anyway. So. But then prestige points. Mana Cloak and Surge of Power. Okay, well, obviously Mana Cloak. Feck is Surge of Power. That's not a spell name. That must be an effect tied to some other thing. I don't recognise Surge of Power. I know I haven't played the Illusionist for a while. But... Could be this one? Savant's thing? No. Mana Taps. No. Do both enchanters get the same tree? Is this a coercer thing? Maybe Surge of Power. I actually have no idea with Prestige. I'm pretty sure it's Illusionist only. I'm so confused. How much damage does it do? About 10,000, or up to 10,000 damage, base damage. Oh. Stupid random piece of crafting in the middle of an adventure. A level 10 recipe as well, so. Please hold. There you go.
At your service.
At your service. And all the way back to the place we just came from. Such a long trip. You feel as if something is watching over you. It's just the nearest raptor, ready to pounce. Ready to claw me to death, drain my blood. Wait! You must jump off to collect the shiny. Them's the rules. See? I even needed that one as well. Perfect. And then back on the horse. And off we go. What? Another shiny. To be fair, we are just round the corner from where we need to be, so. Suppose that name does spawn, does it? Nope, doesn't look like it. Usually wanders around this. Whoa! This area. No, that wasn't. Oh, I thought the name spawned on my head there for a second. Just a placeholder. Oh Okay, let's hand this one in. No doubt those cuffs will be utter rubbish. Yes, they were, but we will keep them for the appearance potentially may be possible. Right. Locate and recover the water barrels, which I think are randomly scattered down this pathway, this hologresh pathway, off to the sides in the little camps. He says. Am I completely wrong? Locate and recover the water barrels by force if necessary. Hologresh in the past have been seen guarding the barrels. I thought so. Maybe they're just a little bit further down. Aha! Perhaps the thing glowing green gives it away. Oh, technically you don't need to click the barrel, you just kill the heister on top. Where are we here? We got any elders or anything up here? If this is one of the caves I need to go in for... Ah, yes, here we are, elders. Oh. Oh, we need 12 of these. A white dragon scale. Quite a lot of these items you pick up that offer quests in this content. It's been a long time since I've seen a lot of that. What do I need to do for that one? Collect dragon scales from Hologresh in the Valley of the Fallen. You say so. The reward's pretty rubbish, although it is a robe. So it should complete our appearance set, if nothing else. Patch of monkey fur. Monkeys. Appearance gear is the most important. Absolutely. They don't call it Fashion Quest for nothing. To be fair, no one calls it Fashion Quest, but you know, just in case anybody does. It's true. Very, very, very true. If fashion wasn't so important, we wouldn't have a wardrobe at all, would we? How are we doing? Okay. I think we are done for in the cave here. All of our elders killed. Just gonna run for our lives here. Oh, ouch. I both have. Yeah. Of course, back in the original Tier 5 days as well, and it was just like, there wasn't really too much design to it, I suppose. It was just like almost the same piece of gear, just in like white, black, pink, purple, green. It was just whatever random piece of colour you happen to have on you at the time. And you could tell when someone was geared out really nicely. Usually, like the raiders doing, all the hard stuff, because they'd be dressed like all in white or all in black. Actually, if I remember rightly, anybody who wore plate armor back then, if they were all dressed in pretty much black, it probably meant they had the mastercrafted Ebon stuff on, right? And then you could kind of tell as they were gearing out, because they'd eventually swap bits and pieces over to the raid plate armor instead, which was all white. So depending on how much black and how much white you had showing, kind of showed you how many pieces of gear you'd swapped out to raid gear and upgraded. It's quite funny until you managed to get the full white top to bottom. It wasn't really so much for cloth wearers, I don't think. Most of the cloth wearers back then was it was just the flowing robe, wasn't it? The purple one. So almost every mage was just dressed in purple, basically, as long as they had that robe. Can't remember what the chain was, to be honest. I think the Mastercrafted chain was that sort of brown with a little hint of silver on it, mostly. But I don't know what. I can't remember what the fabled chain armor was from a design perspective. Did that get changed, actually, the Ebon stuff? Is it still black? Oh, yes, it's the handcrafted Fulganate stuff that's green. That's right. Just gonna nip AFK for 30 seconds. I will be right back. Back again. Right. Place the burning hologrash effigies. Is that back in that stupid cave again? Yep. Still got to collect water barrels as well. Speaking of. Alright, wait your turn. Wherever you came from. So rude. Interrupting things. Oh, I see a shiny. Nothing like a bag of tundra compost. really excite you for seeing a small chest drop on the ground. Okay, cool. I'm just on that 4 out of 6. Oh, should probably go around this way, shouldn't we, actually? I'm not exactly sure where these burning effigies need to go. What's the quest say? Place burning hologresh effigies. It's not helpful. I assume somewhere there will be some green sparkly bits on the floor that I need to click on. Maybe just in the cave itself, so not down here. Really seeing anything. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. What's it called? Frightening effigies. Let's have a look. Right. They place automatically as you run by the location. Says you can do it invis. Thought they just see. Oh no, they don't see through invis. God damn it, man. Although I don't know if I can be bothered to run really, really, really slowly. Oh. That's a weird one. You don't even see anything. It just updates in a really random spot. Oh, that popped up actually. Wait, I'm sure he didn't do that on the first one. Shh, we're being very quiet. Very sneaky, sneaky. Collect hologresh wings from the stronger hologresh somewhere within their pass or the Valley of the Fallen. In other words, I think any of these monkeys that have an up arrow, they are considered stronger and therefore will update the quest. But I did see a shiny there. Okay. Whoa. Named? Eeper. Aper? Aper Dragon Spite. Go with that. He looks like fun. It's a big group though. What? I was like, who turned out the lights? Yes. Well, I better play that one a little bit safe. A level 92 one-handed weapon with gusting speed, reuse speed. Kind of meh. It wasn't terrible, to be fair. I'm just not sure whether I'm probably going to find anything to replace the item I'm wearing. Hey, Adadan. Welcome back. There's a shiny right in the middle of those. I can't be bothered. Much of a pain in the ass. Nothing in here that's going to update my quests. Cool. Right, that's the water quest done. You're so lost. Explain how you set up the second abilities bar. If you right click on your existing hotbar, it should give you a bunch of options, including opening new hotbars. Or if you want to close an existing bar, you can do either of those. Yeah, right click. Gives you a bunch of options. The useful ones on there are usually open new hotbar if you need an extra one. Technically, you can have as many hotbars on your screen as you want, but there is only 10 unique ones, I think is probably the best way to say it. Yeah, you're probably right. I've had a very, very similar screen layout pretty much since I started playing the game, so I've almost kept my UI file, just backed it up. So every time I've reinstalled the game, I've just imported it back again, so I didn't have to do most of the UI setup myself. Or do it again, I should say. There aren't any pre. No, there's not really any predefined layouts. Not any default ones, anyway. You can technically install a completely custom UI, which completely changes how everything looks. And I think those ones have some predefined layouts. But the standard stuff doesn't have any predefined ones. You just have to do it yourself. Most of the windows, if you right click on them, you can unlock the window, which means you can move it around and then right click and lock it again.
Greetings.
Yeah, have some water.
You.
My mouse is feeling a bit weird.
Well, thank you.
Chose a mage warlock. Nice. Lots of DPS when you level up.
Greetings. Thank you.
What's a hair? In my mouse. I think it's futzing with the sensitivity or whatever. It's really annoying. So, need to do some quests, and after they send in Darklight Woods. Darklight Woods is a pretty good starting area. That should take you all the way from level 1 to level 20 in theory. I suspect eventually, I can't really remember because I don't make characters that start over in that side of the world very often. But I suspect at some point you'll get a quest to go into Neriak, which is your starting city. Um, Once you work your way through most of the quest line, so you're like close to 20, you should get a free mount as well. You mean a mercenary? Uh, you don't need a mercenary. They're not critical. You can do. You can basically do all content up to, well, almost all content probably up to max level without one, to be honest. They do make things maybe a little bit easier, I suppose, in some cases. But if you're just on a free-to-play account, I don't think you can have one. You need to buy one of the, basically buy the latest expansion to flag your account. Gotta wait for payday, huh? Yeah, so you really don't need you don't need a mercenary, so don't worry about it too much. Two arms and two legs. Well, these things have a bit more health than normal solo mobs. Nice, done, done, done. Withered Totem of Mourning. Oh, is that a secondary? Oh, yeah, it is. Hold of it for the appearance, maybe. What else am I playing? Currently, I'm playing an Illusionist. Oh, it's Bone! Oh, Bone. Right. Inventory is so low. Yes. When you start off, bag space is at a bit of a premium. Some of the basic merchants around town do sell like simple 4-slot bags just to kind of fill out some of your spaces. Beyond that, it's a little bit tricky. You can technically craft your own if you are either a carpenter or a tailor. And the crafted ones tend to be much bigger. I mean, I suspect there will be some on the broker, but probably at a ridiculous price that you could never afford as a new player. So, might be worth having a look if you haven't already to see if you can join a guild. Want you to spend those smed bucks for bags, indeed. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it was because very, very early on, we're talking many years ago now, but very early on when the free to play thing was first introduced, people were making free accounts and just spamming chat channels selling gold. So the whole not being able to talk in general chat was a way of just stopping that, basically. And it worked. I mean, EQ2 is one of those games that's not really, beyond the first few couple of months of the free to play system being introduced, it really kind of went down. You never really saw adverts for gold selling, unlike a lot of MMOs back then. So, but I think you can still send tells to people or whispers, or however you prefer to call them. So you can use those to communicate with people if you need to, for like if you want to apply to a guild or whatever. Also, I think the guild window, if you in the main EQ2 menu, if you there should be a guild option, and it opens the guild recruitment screen if you're not already in a guild. Yeah, but that doesn't help like brand new players who have no loyalty tokens, right? I know from Daybreak's perspective, as it were. I guess Darkpaw now, but anyway, from company perspective, there is no such thing as a new player, and everybody's a returning player. In reality, that's really not the situation at all. I mean, my thought was, just try and find a guild that is sociable and advertised as a new player-friendly guild, because they will most likely have one or two players in it that will be happy to craft you bags. That was where I was going with this, really. And I'm sure there will be a friendly person in the right guild that will happily craft you like 30 slot bags or whatever, 36 slot bags, I don't know, whatever the craftable number is these days, I can't remember. All of the good stuffs. You like some withering cloth pantaloons? They're the purple ones as well. I don't know, I can't see them. Yes. Getting there. Almost got the full set. I'll probably get the full set and go, ugh, that's awful, and just dispose of it all. But swear to God, damn quest! Grab one quest to do it, then have to go back into the caves for the next quest, come back out, hand that in, get the next one. Oh, back into the caves again. For the love of God. Hey, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, is that... Oh, that's using the functionality on the guild window, isn't it? Uh... If you type in the in-game chat window /tell and then the person's name and then your message, you might be able to send them a message that way. Rather than doing it directly through the guild window, just get the character's name from the guild window, who is the recruiter, and then just use the normal chat functionality to send them a message. That might work instead. To be fair, all I think that paging stuff does is literally sends a message to the guild recruiter to say someone has sent you a message, and then it's up to them to send you a tell anyway. So that is a bit of a stupid restriction, yeah. Maybe it was being abused at some point in time. I don't know. I feel like if it was, that's probably something that could be eased off a bit these days. You make a valid marketing point, Megaton. That is assuming anybody pays attention to these things. Yeah, most games do, don't they? Come on, game, stop lagging. Let me cast my spells! Also, the update rate on this quest is awful! Holy smokes. Hurrah, we finally did it. Right. Please, please, quest NPC, don't make me come back in here again after I hand this quest in. I would like to move on past this point, if I can. Find and slay the Hologresh Abductor and rescue Lieutenant Washburn. Oh no, I think that's making me go back into the same caves again. Maybe? Or is it a cave further down? So I'm not looking around forever. Let me grab a waypoint for that. Oh, looks like it's over the other side. There is no other side, is there? Though the free-to-play games, I think the focus tends to be on whale hunting. Just finding those new players who are willing to spend the money. I always find the term whale really bizarre to use. I see a Lieutenant Washburn's corpse. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, well. First, I feel like there's probably meant to be a name stood on this rock. This mysterious abductor, unless it spawns when I walk close. Oh, that answers that question. Oh god, that's a double up as well. Just to make things a little bit more interesting, you know? Not too bad. Invis our butts out of here. Hello, Nobrin. How are you diddling? Everything running all right today? Yes, I think so. Occasional touch of lag spikes, just every now and then. A few spells that go, nope, I'm just going to wait 1 second before I cast, but pretty good, generally speaking. Why was there? There wasn't any problems yesterday, was there? I think it was all okay. I can't remember, to be honest. We get another ranged wand that has tactical advance 2. What is that? Which is agility and strength wisdom of caster by 110. Oh, on a healing spell cast. Oh, and then does the same thing. Okay. Shame the stats on there rubbish. What does it look like? Oh, that's actually a wand that goes with the set. That's a Christmas miracle. It's kind of cool. Move that off to one side. Thinking of making a new Beast Lord to beat on things. Oh, really? I suppose at some point we should. We're gonna have to pick up on our Mystic as well, aren't we? Another permadeath day. May end up doing that on Sunday, I guess. Hey, it's Ethereum. Hi, 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 hi. Just in case anybody else missed it, that the hi emote, by the way, should be usable by everybody. It should now be a follower emote, so you don't have to be a sub to use that one. Yeah, it's just like that. You too can spam my dodgy artistic skills all over the channel.
Well met. Prepare to face your doom, Mettler.
Right, what do we need to do here? Defeat Hologresh War Priests. And defeat tree ants for wood spot. Tree ants? What? There aren't any tree ants here. Does that mean I've got to go all the way back to where we just came from? All the way back up here? What? Bloody hell, man. There's a war priest. Or can I body pull that one without the rest? Damn Skippy I can. We'll put a spell lag there. You're right there, Ethereum? Just random tree ant, tree ant. Oh god. I was supposed to be the Pink Panther tune. For some reason, my brain went Pokemon. I don't know. Okay, War Priest's done. I just need to go find those trees. Like I say, they're all the way back here. Yeah, chance to check to see whether this named has spawned, which I don't think it has, unfortunately. I do see a shiny. Oh, to answer the question from Wednesday. Sorry, I had to think what day we were then. Yeah, Wednesday. With the dragon that flies overhead. Turns out you can make yourself immune to that curse that knocks you down from the sky by doing certain quests. I think there's both an adventure and a trade skill quest. Probably like right at the end of their corresponding lines. But once you've done those quests, you then become basically immune to the effect that she has, so you never get knocked out of the sky again. Yeah, I think there's at least from what I was reading, there's one for adventures and one for trade skillers. So any character should be able to do it. Yeah, I think that's the trade skilling one, Megaton. I think. Yeah, cloak, and if you wear the cloak, you then don't get knocked out of the sky, maybe. Or maybe it's the adventure. Anyway, one of the two quests rewards a cloak that you have to wear. The other one doesn't. I think the other one's just like a passive thing or something. At least that was the general idea I got. I, as you said, it's been a very long time since I actually done them, and I don't really remember myself. I was just going based on what I was reading earlier. I guess we'll find out eventually. Placing the defensive pikes in the corners here.
Come and help. We have invaders.
Defeat any hologresh along the path to the end of the pass. Except, the one that's just flown in front of me. Apart from that one. Every other one except that one. in reality, I think it is the one called Attacker. And only the attackers. All of the other ones don't seem to have quest things next to their name, so I feel like I've been slightly lied to. Pew pew! And so we're running out of the ones with the quest updates on here. Strike that, we've run out. 7 out of 8. Where's my bloody 8th one? Who screwed me out of a quest update? Grr. For some repops. I need to find a good location to signal the caravan that it is safe to push forward. Signal the caravan. Whee! Fireworks! And our reward was a twisted satire hair belt. It's fucking terrible. Oof. Doesn't mean we can use the horse to get here now, though. Progress. While we are here, I might fly over here and update the trade skill quest. Yeah, a little bit weird. I think maybe the level 92 stuff might be okay. So if you're doing things like Sky Shrine, you're probably alright, but the quest rewards from the main timeline through the zones seem a little rubbish to me. I think they're a bit too low. I feel like they've been, because they're level 90, I feel like they've been flagged as like Sentinel's Fate stats. I mean, I think in reality, anybody who has been playing on the server at all and probably did any Destiny of Elias content over the last 5 months that it's been on the server, or however long it's been, probably has way better gear anyway. Even if you're doing like solo, maybe heroic stuff, I think your gear is going to be way better than any of the solo stuff from the quest line. Yeah, I don't know what Sky Shrine's like. I've not been in there yet on this server. Yeah, I think so. I think that's it. It's just using the quests as a means to get to 92. That's really getting your prestige points, getting your extra, levels or whatever. Is that an aerial shiny? It bloody well is. I didn't realise they were introduced in this expansion. Oh god! Shinies on the ground, shinies on the air, shinies everywhere! Apparently there's meant to be a quest NPC here that I can talk to update this quest, but he's really not here. Where is he? He's gotten lost? That's weird. Also, I've not actually managed to find any holograph that update this around their next quest. Oh, okay. The wiki reckons that it's only the ones down here in that corner. Bloody hell. Actually, go back to town. Empty my bags. I was just going to craft those 5 daggers really quick. But I figured the time it takes for me to go all the way back to the crafting hub on with that bloody horse, it would be quicker to call back to town and then zone back out there. Plus, it gives me a chance to get rid of all this crap in my bags.
Welcome. What can I help you with?
And I have a bunch of shinies I can stick on the broker. See whether anybody else needs them.
Well, I could see what sort of goods we have available now. You do have the proper scroll work for all this merchandise, correct?
75 plat for a shiny on this server seems a bit excessive, so drastically undercut to push the price down. Cool. Right, what are these daggers I need to make? Wooden ritual daggers. We need some sandy papers. Sandy papers! These quests originally was where the mobile trade skill stations came in handy because you could kind of make these things standing in front of the NPC. It gave you the quests so you didn't have to keep going backwards and forwards. But we don't have access. Wasn't that a trade skill prestige thing? Which we don't seem to have access to. I'm sure that came under trade skill prestige, the mobile. Is there a workbench in your pocket, or are you pleased to see me? Indeed. It's a terrible joke, but yes, that works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that comes under trade skill prestige, the mobile things, which weirdly we can't use until Chains of Eternity, which that doesn't make any sense to me. Are we even going to get to trade Chains of Eternity? That's the real question. Oh, the tinkered one's available. No idea. Speaking of tinkering,
Hello.
this is something I've not done for a long time.
Hello.
These 3 quests.
I greet you.
Now we've actually gained a level, we do need to do them. What resource do we need for those? Ethereal coal. Hey. Grab any of those. Technically, you probably only need to do these quests once per level, so when you hit 91 and then when you hit 92, and then you'll probably be maxed out already, as it's only 2 levels. Yeah, there we go. That's tinkering maxed out until I hit 92. And that's the Adorning maxed out. Buenas! And that's the transmuting one as well.
Well met. Well met. I greet you.
Oh. Nice. And that leveled my trade skill up to 91. Not that that really gives me anything.
Welcome to the bank, citizen. How can I assist you?
Weirdly, I've already scribed the level 91 books, or at least this one of them. The quested version lets you scribe it at 90, which, yeah. Okay, my arms are getting cold now. Cold arms. Hello, me. Twitter's gone all mad. What's going on here? People's doing that retweet things. Howdy D-Day. EQ2 was one of your favourite games of all time. Miss it often. Is there much of a community now? There is a community. It is obviously smaller than what it once was due to people moving on to other games and such, but there are definitely still people playing. There are still being developed. There are still 6 servers, 7 servers running currently. Technically, there is at least 2 new servers due to be released this year.
Well met.
There is a somewhat active official Discord as well. So all the people's doing the retweets and the likings and things and bits and pieces. Thank you. Are the most active communities on the classic throwback sets? I don't know because there's no official numbers on servers, population and things, so it's really hard to tell. Technically, there is only a single TLE server, single progression PvE server. So it kind of spans all time zones. So arguably it probably has a better coverage. But I suspect it often changes over time as well as content comes, the different expansions come and go. So it's really hard to say. Like at the moment, it's kind of in a slightly quieter period where it's been much busier beforehand. So Yeah, there is just there's so much to take into consideration as to which one is most active at any point in time. Usually, when new content gets put onto the server, it becomes much more active, and then people work their way through it. And then, depending on how much content there is, some people then go back to a traditional server for after they've done that and carry on their characters over there. And yeah. Yeah, exactly. What's Nobrin said? There's always the die-hard people that
Greetings, traveler.
will only play on will only play on a TLE server. To be fair, I was one of those for 2 years. I have diversified a little bit recently, but yeah. Is that why you wear the glasses, Nobrin? It's like, these will boost my intelligence. These will make it look like I know things I shouldn't know. But I'm in the loop. Super secret, undercover spy. Glasses +1. +1 to insight or something. I don't know. Trot, 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 trot. Trottity trot, trot. It's a long old horse ride. Can we rename the zone from the Withered Lands to Keep on Trotting? I feel like it's appropriate. We have arrived! Huzzah! There's still meant to be an NPC here for me to talk to complete this quest, but he's not bloody here. Where is he gone? It's weird. I wonder if that around their next quest is like messing up the road less travelled quest or something. Oh! Ow. Been dragon knocked me out of the sky. Where are you? Grr. Look at all these people. Look at this. Flipping sawing away in the middle of nowhere. Rah. Some of us had to go back to town. I guess the tinkered versions or whatever must be in the game. Assume that's what some people are using. I'm far too disorganized for that nonsense. I don't think so, because you can't even see it. Only they can see it, I think. Oh, wait. The road less travelled just updated by just running here. What? Hey, there was no quest markers, no nothing. It just updated all on its own. Never mind. We're good. That's a lot of text. I'm not going to be reading that. Where's my damn voice acting? God damn it. Yeah, reading? Reading is so 10 years ago. I suppose technically that's a cloak to go with the rest of the stuff. Not going to take off my streamer cloak. Are you mad? Okay. I need to go and kill some holograph. Is that named over here? Suspect everybody kills this one. Oh, and yeah, he's not a super popular blob named. Oh, where's Lumpy? Probably won't see him on here. He likes to bounce around this area, doesn't he? Boingy, boingy, boingy. Remember, I think he was epic times 2, so there's a chance of seeing him up if no one kills him. Oh, this is a bit awkward. Whether these have social aggro? To be honest, until today, when we started doing these quests and we were reading some of the quest stuff, I completely forgot that these things were basically like partially monkeys. Someone has said to me before today, like last week, those monkeys with the wings out in Withered Lands. I would have gone, what? There's no monkeys out in Withered Lands. What are you talking about? Hey, Bobby. How's it going? Cold and snowing. Oh yeah, like flipping central winter East Coast US or something is like pretty much all going to be covered in snow over the next 12 hours or something, isn't it? If it's not already. Someone was sharing a map or something at work today, and it was just like these massive waves of different colours, of pretty much all across central to east, different bandings of how much snow it was going to get. But yeah, glad I'm not over there at the moment. Yeah, it's freaking nuts. Sure, there will no doubt be horror stories coming out from over the weekend by early next week of people doing crazy things in cars that they probably shouldn't be in the snow. Hurrah, we have a full set. It's very brown with a hint of purple. That's a no from you. I mean, to be fair, without the hood, because who in God's name wants to wear a hood? If it had a collar instead of a hood, might not be too bad. It's okay. I mean, I don't mind it. It's not terrible. Might stick it in the old wardrobe, just in case. You never know. It's actually a weapon and a kind of secondary to go with it as well. I mean, that secondary is massive. What does that look like with the streamer cloak on? Bad. And they're also brown. It's true, they are also brown. There is also a ranged wand as well to go with it, which is also brown. Brown and purple. I mean, to be fair, for the entirety of Kaladin up until this point, it is probably one of the most unique looking wands. What's your mythical look like? Yes. Unfortunately, the mythicals are not ranged weapons. They are primary. So you never really get to see them. There you go. Sorted. Right. That's I think that's Fashion Quest complete for the evening at least. New series. Yeah, I don't think we can make much content out of Fashion Quest. Not unless we got some dev hacks to give us access to every item in the game or something. To be fair, I have enough items in my wardrobe that it would probably take a couple of hours to go through all of them. This character has a ridiculously sized wardrobe compared with every other character I have. It's just stupid. Massive. So many options. An outfit for every day of the week. I suppose the only downside of the wardrobe window is which bits go with which bits when you're trying to make a set or whatever. You can't wait for commas to come to Norath. Yes, indeed. Norathians learn the way of the comma. Suddenly there are separators in numbers. Dun dun dun. When was that due? That was... I can't remember what month that was on the roadmap. While we're travelling. Alt tab. April. Gotta wait till April for that one. I think what you're saying there, Ethereum, is what we really need is a horse that will travel from A to B, and if it even sniffs a shiny, it diverts itself over to the shiny, picks it up for you, and then carries on over to point B. I think that's what we actually need. Some sort of mount you can upgrade. You can train it or something. To throw money at the screen. Give me a shiny collecting mount. Give it to me now. I want it. All of my money. Take all of the monies. Excited about the roadmap. Gives us a sense of direction. Indeed. The only downside is knowing that it's out there on the horizon, but you still have to sit here and wait for it. I suppose that's the only negative. Yeah, absolutely. All about the game heading in the right direction. And it does potentially also knock away a horrible rumor that was started at the beginning of last year that last year's expansion just gone was going to be the last one ever. Player base is happier. Yeah. Player base is never happy. There's always something.
Well met. Nobrin has the answer for that. He has plus intelligence glasses, so he can read Discord and not lose anything. Like the lore channel. I didn't even realise there was a lore channel, to be honest. To be fair, the general chat is usually quite good as well. There's usually a bunch of helpful people in there discussing productive topics. Usually. Occasionally it goes off on a strange tangent. I mean, I don't go wandering into the Taranax channel. I fear for my life if I was to ever click on that one. I feel like that one could be quite bad, but I don't go in there, so I don't know. It's a scary place. Gang to no plat, indeed. Come out of the Discord with a lighter wallet than you went in. You'll be pleased to know, just in case you weren't aware, it is Friday today, which means it's the weekend. Yes. Just thought I'd make everyone aware, just in case. Howdy, Davey. Howdy, howdy. Bickering over guild recruitment spam. Ugh. How long is appropriate to wait between posting messages? To be fair, one guild usually waits for another and then they flipping chain those together so it looks worse, just so that it's kind of like active. Yes, this is my Illusionist, my Caladim Illusionist. My character of several years has recently been relegated to the back burner. It has now come back alive again due to new content on the server. They sing the totems. Hurrah! Shroud of Hidden Harvests. What does that look like? That's very yellow, isn't it? Holy moly. And Advanced Sage 92. So we should be good to make all of our spells now for the next 2 levels. Ding? No, no, Ethereum. No, you're a bit out there. There's no dinging going on. No ding. That's what I was saying. That weirdly, the quested version of the books, trade skill books, you can, even though it's advanced 92, you can scribe at 90. So you don't actually need to level up to scribe the books. It's a bit of a weird one.